put some content out for the viewers. See what I can find here, what I can put out. Yeah. Sunday night's about 7:52 right now. Hey, put some content out. Why not? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I didn't. I'll watch it on replay. I had content to put out today, so I had to do it. Anyway, what do we have? But the Eagles won. Good for them, man. Good for them. Jalen Hurts went from playing on Alabama to being let go. And then he went over to, what was that, Oklahoma? And he made it to the pros, and now he's a Super Bowl champ. Yeah. Good for him, man. Saquon Barkley got a ring too. I know the Giants is probably slapping themselves right now. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. So yeah. So I don't hate on no team that win the Super Bowl, man. I mean, if they win it the right way, then I have nothing to say. But if they don't, I'm gonna be looking at you, you know. Like people be saying, "Oh, Tom Brady got 7 rings," but I'm like, "Nah, he cheated the Raiders, man." So I can't look at that. Sorry. Anyway, what do I got? Sitting here messing around here, running my mouth. See what we got here on Game Developer. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Got to keep you guys in the loop, man. Put something out there, you know. Something out there in the wilderness. All right. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, alright. That's what Game Developer talking about here. nDreams open new VR studios after shuttering two others. The company latest offering, Compass, has been unveiled following the closure of an nDreams studio. Orbital and nDreams Studios. Alright, what do we got? VR and publisher nDreams has established a new internal studio called Compass. After closing 2 others. In a statement sent to Game Developer, the company confirmed it's recently shut down nDreams Studio Orbitals and nDreams Studio as a part of a restructuring program announced last year. A number of workers from those teams have joined Compass. Others have been laid off. As a part of the strategic refocus that we announced in September, we regrettably lost talented members of our team and also altered our multi-studio development structure as a company spokesperson. All right. And then it says this is unfortunately meant closing nDreams Studio Orbital and meant that nDreams Studio could not continue in its current form. Both teams did brilliant work. Many people from those affected studios have been retained within nDreams' new look structure, with several of these forming parts of a new Compass studio. Alright. Yeah, getting these now news from our Game Developer here. So yeah, good for the Eagles, man. You know, they won. And now comes the NBA playoffs. Like last year, I was watching the when Luka Doncic made that shot over Gobert, and I didn't like the words he used at the end, so I said he needs to be disciplined. And next thing I know, he got traded to the Lakers. So I'm like, you know. So yeah. But yeah, man. But in sports, you got to be fair, man. If you win by cheating, I'm not even gonna look at the team. You can try to talk about how many championships they won, but if you're cheating the sport and you win, man, can't respect you. Anyway, what else we got? Paradox to acquire Survival Mars developer Heyman's Games. Paradox Interactive has agreed to purchase Tropico and Surviving Mars developer Heyman's Games. The Swedish publisher said the deal will bolster its internal capabilities, help explore strategic focus within management, Janir. Paradox agreed to purchase all sales in the Bulgarian studio. The acquisition consists of an undisclosed upfront cash consideration and performance-based earnouts of similar size. We are happy to welcome Haemimont Games to Paradox, said Frederick Wesker, CEO of Paradox. In the press release, they bring a tight-knit team with long experience in developing management games with many well-received projects in their portfolio. Alright. Yeah, game developer for you. I'm just sitting here going through all this, see all the news, what they got here. Who is this? Yeah, sports. See, Greenheart Necromancer reinvents the idle game, shows how to rethink predatory mechanics. Silverstring Media wants to reclaim the idle game Janir to rewards true idle gameplay. Alright. Man, what do we got here? Says here, Glitch Hiker developer Silverstring Media is back with another boundary-pushing game. This week, the studio announced Greenheart Necromancer, an idle game where players tend to a small balcony over long periods of time, with players taking time away from their games and making an effort to come back and tend to their plants after time has passed. But unlike most idle games, think adventure capitalist AFK Arena and Idle Heroes, the devs at Silverstring want to avoid predatory microtransactions and stress built into the Janir. Studio director Lucas J.W. Johnson and creative director Clarice Karen explained to game developer in a recent chat the game is meant to relax players and possibly help them manage their attention rather than urging them and harvest resource as soon as their in-game timers are up. Alright. Yeah. Video game folks. The industry is moving. Alright, who else we got on the menu here? Let's see, who else we got? Okay. Keep moving here. Forget E3, the ESA is back with a new video game conference for Changemaker. Leader from Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Take-Two, Ubisoft, and more will be in attendance. The Entertainment Software Association, organizer of once revered but now dead E3 showcase, is returning to event fold with Interactive Innovation Conference. The conference is being pitched as an essential convening for change makers across industries, but will seemingly focus on those carrying through the world of video games. It will take place at the Fontainebleau Resort in Las Vegas from April 27th to April 30th, 2028. Alright. Yeah. Then it says big players to attend the Icon. A number of high-profile companies from the game industry have already confirmed their attendance, including Amazon Game, Disney, Electronic Arts, Epic Games, Microsoft, Nintendo of America, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Square Enix, Take-Two Interactive, Ubisoft, and Warner Brother Games. Yep, nice little conference. Let's see what else we got on the gaming news here. Yep. Keep you guys in the loop of what's going on here. Alright, what else we got? Let's see here. Game report: Bandai Namco cut ties with over 100 workers in Japan. Since the Japanese developer was previously alleged to have tried forcing employees at its Tokyo office to voluntarily resign. Says here, Blue Protocol closure may have left its mark on Bandai Namco, which has seemingly lost nearly 120 devs in 9 months. Says here Bandai Namco saw 100 workers depart in Japan last year, although it's currently unclear whether those were voluntary departures or layoffs. Per Automation, the online database for Japan Pension Service includes the number of insured employees at the company. Bandai Namco website show 1,294 employees as of April 1st, 2024. The JPS page show 1,177 employees, meaning 117 people have left between then and now. Those departures come after Bloomberg report the Japanese developer was pressuring up to 200 Tokyo-based employees, and it says in parentheses, of a then overall 1,300 work headcount to resign. Alleged action involved putting team members in rooms with nothing to do, as it was claimed at the time that nearly 100 employees had already left voluntarily. The video game industry, folks. People getting let go. Anyway, the love of money, man. Anyway, what else we got on the gaming news? Yeah, got you covered, man. Got to take this serious. Let's see. Blind Squirrel Game acquires Colombia-based distributed development. Blind Squirrel Grab distributed largely for its Blind Squirrel grabbed distributed largely. I was right, for its proprietary AI tool made for Unreal Engine, which could help port development shorter. Says here, the newly acquired distributed development is now Blind Squirrel Colombia and will help co-develop games with other studios. Says developer Blind Squirrel Games has expanded into Colombia by purchasing the service-based distributed development for an undisclosed amount. The offshoot rebrand to Blind Squirrel Colombia will initially focus on co-developed games for its parent company. Eric Hera will continue to lead as its studio director, and the team expect to expand significantly to 25-30 employees by the end of 2025. In the announcement, Hera notes his team previously worked with Blind Squirrel on projects such as Ages of Darkness, Final Strand multiplayer. To him, those teams ups made clear that formerly joined forces would be mutually beneficial. Beyond our studio initiative, we also look forward to also playing a central role in nurturing and growing talent in the region. Yeah. New company. Gaming news for you folks. Give you a little gist of what's going on. Let's see what else we have here on the news. Who's this? And there goes the neighborhood. Alright. What's this? Okay. Close that. Let's see. What's this one? Okay. Update. Hi-Rez layoff devs. Hi-Rez layoff devs. Ends development for 3 games. Says your update. Hi-Rez has ended development on Smite 1, Rogue Company, and Paladins to prioritize developing Smite 2. Says developer across Smite design, production, and esports teams have been impacted by a new waves of layoffs at Hi-Rez Studio. Said update 2nd 6 2025, according to a Discord message spotted by Dexerto and posted by ex-user Hockey2001. Hi-Rez is ending development for the first Smite, Paladin, and Rogue Company. Smite 2 is the focus of Hi-Rez's newly streamlined operation, though developers on that title are also said to have been laid off. The public message further explained that three older games will remain playable for the foreseeable future, even as no further major updates are currently planned. Was the Hazer, a Smite contractor creator, also claims the layoff have impacted 50 to 60 developers At the time of writing, Hi-Rez has not responded to our requests for comments. Yeah. Well, they're going in a new direction. Their older games are going to stay online, but they want to focus on part 2. Makes sense. They'll probably come back to those games though, like Smite 1 and Rogue Company and Paladins with a little updates here and there. So give it time. All right, what else we got on the gaming news? Keep pushing. Anyway, all right. ESA brings top studio together at GDC to unveil new accessibility on Thursday, March 20th at 12:15 to 1:15. GDC will present from idea to action, lesson from a new accessibility initiative. It says here, improving accessibility is a crucial topic in video game development, and some of the industry's top minds are coming together exclusively at GDC 2025 to share how development can collaborate towards its advancement. Game Developer Conference organizers are thrilled to announce that the Entertainment Association, ESA, will take the main stage at GDC 2025 side by side with Electronic Arts, Google, Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, to unveil a new accessibility initiative to improve the player experience. Alright. Yeah. Video games, folks. Alright. Let's see. What else we got here? On the news, I'm going to leave all the articles in the description box. I'm on the Game Developers website here. What else we got here? Let's see. Take-Two financial NBA 2K exceeds expectations. GTA 5 surpassed 210 million sales. Yeah, Take-Two looking good with GTA 6 looming. Says here the publisher is predicted one of its strongest ever calendar years, with GTA 6 on the track to launch in the fall. Says here Grand Theft Auto. Wait a minute, back up. Says here at glance, Q3 net booking increased by 3% year-on-year from 1 to 1.37 billion. Net booking derived from recurrent consumer spending increased by 9% year-on-year. NBA 2K has topped 7 million sales and continues to deliver extremely strong engagement. Makes me wonder why EA stopped, and EA should have continued with their NBA Live, you know. We need variety. Anyway, it says here Grand Theft Auto maker Take-Two has reiterate its net booking forecast of 5.55 billion to 5.65 billion for the current fiscal year, following a solid quarter that saw NBA 2K beat internal expectation. Grand Theft Auto 5 exceed 210 million lifetime sales. As noted in the company's fiasco report for the third quarter ended December 31st, 2024, net booking increased by 3% year-on-year to 1.37 billion. Net booking derives from current consumer spending, which includes live service products such as GTA Online, increased by 9% year-on-year and accounted for 79% of total net booking. Take-Two is having fun. GTA 6 is a couple of months. It's like a few months away. Yeah. Anyway, let me keep going here. Let's see what else we got. Keep pushing. Okay, what's this? Okay. Says here, Sega and Sports Interactive cancel Football Manager 2025 after missing quality target. The title had been slated to release in March. Well, that's the game industry for you. Things get canceled. Says your Football Manager 2025 has been scrapped just a few weeks ahead of its proposed March 25 launch window, so developer Sports Interactive can focus on the next entry in the franchise. The title had already been delayed twice, but has now been canceled by Sports Interactive and publisher Sega following extensive internal discussion. In a post on Football Manager website, Sports Interactive confirmed pre-orders will be refunded and apologized for taking so long to communicate the decision, but note it had to fulfill regulatory obligations. Okay. And what else we got here? Yeah. That's the game industry for you folks. It happens. What's this? Okay, let's see. Sega lowers sales forecast after scrapping Football Manager. So their Japanese publisher has upgraded its forecast in other areas and said Metaphor ReFantazoi is exceeding sales expectation. And it says Sega has explained the abrupt cancellation of Football Manager 2025 and delay to 2 new free-to-play titles mean sales are now expected to fall below its previous fiasco forecast. Breaking down its quarter number 3 performance in its latest fiasco results, Sega said its entertainment content business remains strong on both sales and profit increase year on year. Then it says look specifically at the consumer sub segment, and it says which houses Sega video game operation within entertainment content. Sales increased to 64.8 billion yens, meaning 1.1 billion, and from 149 billion yens to 983 million. That's how much. I mean, the yen, the 149.1 billion yens in English means 983.3 million. Says operating income within the subdivision also increased to 25 billion yens, 165.6 million, from 11.6 billion yen, meaning 76.5 million, over the same period. Sega noted that the upswing was due to strong catalog sales of titles like Persona 5 Royal Remaster and Unicorn Overlord. It has also heaped praise on new release Sonic X Shadows Generation and Metaphor ReFantazoi, which have now topped 2 million and 1 million sale respectively. Well, they're having some type of success. So yeah, Sega's not doing so bad. Alright, what else we got? Let's get this done here. Almost done here. What do we got? Oh, what's this? Keep moving. What's this? Okay. Capcom accent Resident Evil Reverse with Steam concurrent player estimate in the single digits. Says here Capcom is pulling the plug on Resident Evil Reverse, a live service shooter that it pit various characters from the horror franchise against each other. The company will remove the title and all DLC from sales on March 3rd, 2025. Before switching off the servers on June 29th, player will need to consume any in-game items and currencies they have purchased prior to that date. Capcom confirmed the title is being pulled across all platforms. It didn't after a concrete reason for the shutdown and suggests Reverse had actually exceeded expectation in some way since launching in 2022. Yeah, everybody's, a lot of live service games are going bye-bye. Then it says Resident Evil Reverse was developed in celebration of the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil series, and your overwhelming support for the game has exceeded our expectations since the time of its release, wrote the publisher in an update. Now that we reached the new turning point for the series, We felt that Resident Evil Reverse has served its original celebrated purpose admirably. Bye-bye. So, get all the content while you can before they pull it. But once they pull it, you may can still play it. Anyway, all right, what's we got? Let's see here. Let's see. Who is this? WB. Yeah. How many articles I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Actually, 14 total. It says here WB Games begin recovery process post exec departure, Suicide Squad and Multiverse shutdown, and developer alleged that stuck in limbo due to 10 chasing an uncertain leadership during the most recent WB Games regime. I guess they tried to jump on that live service train and it didn't work. It says here, with no major games in 2025 and President David Haddad gone, WB Games has 2 or 3 years of rebuilding ahead. It says here, Warner Brothers Discovery WB Games division has a tough time and that it will persist for another few years. A new Bloomberg report revealed the company has a major gap in its slate after division head David Haddad exit in January and the joint failures of Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League, and Multiverse. It says here, 24 concurrent and former developers speak to Bloomberg claim the company was done in by a lack of direction during David Haddad's future, which led to a year of ineffectual trends, chasing, and wasted development time. His lack of game experience shows, as studios reportedly spent months seeking his approval on various matters, from their next game project to whether or not they would appear at a trade event like E3. That and this, man. Well, they got rid of him. So anyway, it says staff at WB Games Montreal and Monolith Production expanded on those thoughts, telling Bloomberg. Wait a minute. It says telling Bloomberg they felt stuck in limbo while waiting for Haddad and his team to provide answers. Former WB Montreal head Martin Carrier acknowledged Games lost a little focus as a lot was going on politically within WB. And JB Peretti, WB Games and streaming head, told Bloomberg the company would get right back to profitability as it looks for Haddad's successor, but desired profitability will take 2 to 3 years of rebuilding. And I guess that's where the new Batman game comes in. Alright. Video games, folks. What else we got? What else would we have, man? I guess he was trying to sink that company by the way what was going on there. Man. The game industry. Alright, what else we got? One more piece of news here. Roblox sues rule-breaking third-party marketplace player auction. Real money trading goes against Roblox rules, and the company wants to prevent player auction from selling more in-game items to unaware player base, meaning taking advantage of kids. It says here Roblox claims that player auction disrupt Roblox economy and undercuts its business by selling in-game goods. Roblox Corp has filed a lawsuit against Player Action, a third-party website that sells digital goods for various games. The developer is taking the marketplace to task for infringing on our property, disrupting virtual economy, interfering with contractual relationship. It hopes to shut down the buying and selling of digital Roblox goods on the site, which alleged Player Auction has willfully done despite several cease and desist letters. Farmville creator Zynga previously sued Player Auction in 2010 on similar grounds. According to CBS News, a settlement between Zynga and the site was reached, and it says for an undisclosed sum the following year, and the games from the developers have not appeared on player auctions since. Well, if you got to protect your user base as a game developer, that's what you're gonna have to do. If someone is like, trying to force your base to buy stuff they don't want, that's what you're gonna have to do. But that's all the news I got to report, though, from the game developer side. But we'll come back with another set and keep you in the loop. But yeah, the game industry, man, the highs, the lows, the downs, the ups, and the rebuilding, like WB is doing right now, So yeah, things happen in the game industry, man. A lot of times, and you gotta find, you gotta have strategies and solutions, to get going. So yeah, studios are, laying off employees, like Bandai Namco Bandai Namco to me did it worse. You put your employees in a room with nothing to do. That's cold. That's cruel. That's like being locked in a prison. Yeah. Anyway, but that's all the news I got to report, though, as far as video games. But I'll keep you guys in the loop. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek, Thing, Borg, Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.